welcome to another episode of Six's Overdrive. And guys, it's just finished up. Yesterday was Canadian Thanksgiving, so a big happy Thanksgiving to everybody as well. And that's what my video is going to be about today, if I make it through the video, because this is a pretty close subject to my heart and it might get a little emotional. So if you want to stay tuned for that, please do so. Just roll the music. So guys, as you all know, well, maybe you don't all know, but those of you who do, I have 3 sons. I have, my oldest son is 11, my middle son is 9 years of age, and then my youngest son is turning 4 soon. So, yeah, I've got 3 kids, and you'd think that a guy would learn what to be thankful with on Thanksgiving, but Six's Overdrive, had a little lesson to learn. Now, what I wanted to do for Thanksgiving was to put up a video for you guys of me and my quad out on my farm, saying what I was thankful for, and I ran into a first world problem. My Hero 3 Plus wouldn't work. Well, this was a catastrophe, right? I couldn't make my video. I was upset about it. Everything was bad. I went out for the quad ride anyway, but I never did get any footage, and I was quite upset about this stupid camera, blah 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 blah. So that was on the Sunday, and the Monday truly is the Thanksgiving, but everybody in Canada usually celebrates they get together with family and friends on the Sunday. So anyway, I get up the next day and I'm getting ready to go home from the farm, and I get up and I put on a seat for my middle son Ty. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I might not get through this story because you'll see. Anyway, it's very emotional for me, so stick with me here. Anyway, I spent the morning putting on a back seat for my son Ty, who has Angelman Syndrome. Now, most of you won't know because it's a very rare condition. My son let's just say there's a problem with the 15th chromosome, which causes him to walk very much like he has cerebral palsy. He will never speak, and he has a limited knowledge of real things around him. Like in our house, we have to lock up the kitchen so he doesn't play with knives. We lock up our doors so he doesn't go outside and just simply get lost somewhere or get run over by traffic. We have to watch him 24/7, and you really can't take your eyes off him for more than, a second, because it could mean his life. So here I am. It's been a day after my ungrateful Thanksgiving day, and we decided to go for a quad ride and test out the new back seat for Ty. Ty is laughing. You will never meet a cooler guy than my middle son Ty. His Angelman Syndrome does not mean that he doesn't enjoy life, because he does, and to the fullest. Probably more than you and I will ever understand. And he's on the back and he is laughing his head off. He is having the time of his life. My father-in-law decides we're going to go across this little marshy area, a little bit of mud, and get onto an island. Well, he goes across, and it's easy. I kind of thinking, well, I'm ready to go home. I don't have any clothes that are good for mud or anything, but he basically did it in 2-wheel drive. The things didn't go as smooth for Ty and I. We got stuck in this marsh, and we got stuck hard to the point where we had our 2 winches together and we're trying to pull ourselves out, and my winch rope ends up snapping. And the thing, at this time, I had given my son Ty over to my father-in-law on the back of his quad so that we had less weight. And so anyway, we're pulling, all of a sudden snap. Well, you know what happens with a snapped winch cord. It went flying right at the two of them, which was scary enough. Now, my father-in-law, to see what had happened with the cord, jumped off the quad quickly. And my son was still on the back of his quad. And he goes to pick it up the rope. And my son Ty, I'll get through this, guys, I'm sorry. My son Ty hit the gas and the quad was in reverse still. And he took off full out in reverse, and I just remember the look on his face, the sheer terror he had. And he got up. Sorry, guys. He got up to about, I don't know how fast he was going. Too fast for anybody to catch. All I could do was just sit there and watch. And he ended up turning the steering wheel, going full out in reverse, and the quad flipped over top of him. And he just lay there on the ground. My father-in-law chased and stopped the quad from rolling on him anymore. Anyway, I couldn't even see from where I was stuck. I couldn't even get out. There was a big marsh in between, and he was quite a ways away from me. And now, don't worry, my son is fine. But I didn't know that. Like, we took him to the hospital. We had to rush him to the hospital. He couldn't walk on his leg. And yeah, it was a bit of a rough day yesterday for me. My son's okay, no broken bones. Everything works out for the good. God looked after him 100%, and I thank him for that. Like I said, I know what it's like to be thankful. My son's got a bruised leg, and I think his ankle's a little sore, but he's okay. He didn't have any gear on or anything. We were just putt-putting around. We didn't think anything like that would happen. So anyway, I don't know if I can get through this video. I'm so thankful for my family and my life, and the fact that God gave me that beautiful child to look after. And you know, whatever, I want you guys to send me your wishes, because right now it's so quick what can happen to that little boy. And you know, I love him as much as any of my kids, and I don't know what I could do if any of my kids were suddenly struck by illness, or God forbid they died for some reason, and there was nothing I could do to help. I felt so helpless. So today, the day after Thanksgiving, I want to just reiterate how important your family is, and your friends, and how much I got a gift yesterday, because I was lucky enough that my son came out of that alive. I just wanted to let you guys know from my personal experience to cherish every moment you have with everybody around you, because it truly is the meaning to a happy life. Sorry for the heavy motovlog this time, guys. And thanks for listening. I need to get this off my chest because it's a day later and I'm still having the whole thing run over my head, and it gives me living nightmares every couple minutes today. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Six's Overdrive saying bye-bye.